Welcome guys to this virtual walk around of the Nissan X-Trail DCI Tekna Xtronic 4-wheel drive. Not only has it got 5 doors, it's got 7 seats and it's got a pan roof. But let me show you around this wicked SUV, and otherwise quite rare. A lot of people don't even think of these, but when you consider the spec and everything that comes on it for the price, and this one also benefits from a full service history, you can rest assured that this is one of the better options in terms of value for your practical family SUV. And you can see here you've got your headlight system with your daytime running lights, and you've also got the gorgeous Ebisu Black Metallic, similar to what you get on the 350Zs, that really does its thing in the light. You've got front parking sensors, you've also got your front parking fog lights, and you've got your chrome styling alongside your honeycomb grille. And you've also got a nice big V design along that meshing with a chrome Nissan badging. And just under there you've also got a camera, which is part of your 360-degree camera for your parking assistance. Now you can see it's quite a big lump, which is great because off-road it's just as capable as it is on-road. It's a really nice looking car, and again really spacious and uber practical. Now down here you have of course got your big 19-inch alloys, which are diamond cut, gloss black and silver, and you've also got your mud guards that are built in down there. And you can see you've got your Ebisu black mirrors with built-in indicators, chrome window surround, aluminium roof bars, chrome door handles, and you've got your plastic trim just on the side skirts and around the wheels. Also got gloss black B pillars and tinted privacy glass. And up top you have of course got your electrically operated panoramic roof. It's a really well spec car this is, and like I say, one that really does surprise people when they come down to see it. Now you can see as part of the sport styling you've also got your extended lip spoiler, got your gloss black C-pillar, tinted privacy glass carried round, and on the spoiler you've got a high level LED brake light. You've also got all your chrome accessories and your rear LED tail lights as well, rear parking distance control, and you've got the plastic diffuser with your reflectors just built in. Now to open the boot you can either use the key, of which you click the button at the bottom and that will do it, or you can use the boot itself. But as you'll see, it's access remote free, easy to do. And of course if you've got all 7 seats up, which we have in this, you can see you've got a little bit of restricted room just at the rear here, but it's still large enough to get a buggy or a pushchair in, and that does fold up so you've got sufficient storage elsewhere. Now what you do have here are obviously the 3rd row seating, which you can see there isn't an absolute massive leg room, but it is ideally used just for having smaller people in the back. The seats really easy to put down. All you have are these toggles here, pull them and then push your seats down, and then you get your normal size boot, which you can see swallows pretty much anything, and it's a real nice size. So in there you can easily get in pushchairs, buggies, groceries, pets, everything, kids football gear, mountain bikes. It's a really substantial size boot. Now to lock it, press that down, you'll hear the beeps and that will come down. And moving around you can see the X-Trail is in just as good order on this side as it was on the previous. You've got your 3rd alloy wheel here, and you can see the chrome and black gives it a real nice aesthetic appearance, and one again that is quite surprising to many other cars in its price range and category class. So that's everything that I can really show you regarding the exterior of this X-Trail. Let me head on inside now and show you some of the tech that will surprise you and await you as a new owner. Now internally, Nissans aren't commonly associated with having a lot of tech or massive amounts of luxurious features, but this X-Trail does it all really quite subtly. So yes, you have got your plastic leather look dash just on there, but you've also got a really nice Napa leather steering wheel that's multifunction. Of course your cruise control, your Bluetooth, your volume control and your menus. But you've also got full heated leather seating, which is electrically adjustable, and it's the black perforated leather with a grey contrast stitching, which again I'm sure you'll agree looks super comfy and super prevalent in this X-Trail. You've also got your different driving modes, whether it be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, or your lock, your diff. You've also got your automatic gearbox, touchscreen, aircon, and you've also of course got your DAB radio and all your media. And as you'll see here now on the door card, you've also got a real nice almost 3D effect carbon fibre on the doors, which again just give it a real nice different feel to what you would expect. You've got electric folding mirrors and electrically adjustable mirrors, and you've got electric windows and deadlock as well. Now for me, that's quite a lot of spec, especially considering that it is a Nissan. You've also got your power doors on and off, you've also got boot release, traction control, auto stop start, parking sensors, and underneath there is where you open the fuel cap and the bonnet. Now moving into the back, I'll open that up, and you can see that the seats are all in good order. Big comfy bolsters yet again, which of course have the load through facility, and it also has Isofix. But you can see masses and masses of legroom in the back for any potential passengers. But getting inside, so first thought, quirky. Nice display, analog black dash with a white contrast font, and when you put your foot on the brake and you turn it on, you are of course greeted by the nice digital display. No warning lights, no fault codes, nothing of that nature, and you can see it's covered just over 43,200 miles. Now there are some surface scratches on the glass, which I'm afraid we aren't able to do anything with. Unfortunately, it's where the previous owner has wiped it, usually with a contaminated rag that's got dust, dirt or debris on. But you can see you can control all the different options within the menu cluster, and that is of course controlled by the button just on here. So what you can see on there is of course you've got your you've got your navigation, you've got your traffic sign alert, you've got your FM radio, but you can also change that to your DAB. You've got your driving aids, so on there you've got lane assist, blind spot assist and emergency braking, and you've also got your tyre pressure lights just here, and it will also warn you if they are flat. As you can see, no warning lights, no fault codes or anything of that nature, and that is due to our meticulous nature when we take a car into stock and inspect it at our RAC approved facility. If you click on settings, you can see you've got driver assistance, you've got driver aids, parking aids, chassis control, which if you click into that you can see trace control and engine brake. Plenty of options in this. You've got your clock, you've got your display settings, which you can change all these different things just to match your car. So what we'll do, we'll have a bit of fun and we'll put your X-Trail in black to match this. Just quirky things from the Japanese manufacturer that we've all come to love. Eco mode settings, you've got all different. Stop start, you can turn that on or off. You can also do your eco drive report, you've got your welcome effect. I mean, the amount of different options you have on this is quite surprising really. You've also got vehicle settings, so you can change your lighting, so you can put excuse me, you can put your auto lights on. So you can also obviously put on your auto lights. So what we'll do, we'll put them on at the earliest time, and you've got your turn indicator, you also got your vehicle unlocking, and you've got your automatic wipers. It's just a really impressive spec. You can get into your maintenance and you can see when your next service is due. You've also got your next oil filter, and you can change your tyres and other objects too. You've got your driver alert system for your navigation and your phone, and you've also got your tyre pressures and units, language and a factory reset just there. You can obviously get onto your speed, fuel economy and back to navigation, but for now we'll leave it on speed. So down here you've also got your instrument cluster lighting and your trip reset, and as I've said, on the steering wheel you've got your cruise control and Bluetooth telephone, and on this side you've got your instrument cluster menu, and of course you've got your track select and volume control. On this side you've got your automatic headlights, which you can click onto there, and of course fog lights and indicators. And on this side you have of course got your auto wipers for both the front and rear. Moving around, you can see you've got the chrome styling on the air vent system here, and you can change how much air is blown into the cabin with these manual buttons just there. Moving down from that, you've got that carbon effect which flows effortlessly off the dash and into the secondary door card. Real nice design, and again something that you probably wouldn't expect from an X-Trail, but everybody loves a bit of carbon fibre. Now in the middle of that you have of course got your touchscreen media system and your dual zone air conditioning, and this is really simple to use. So you can use this if you want to. I would prefer to click on the main menu and go from there. So if you go on setup, you can see you've got many different options such as audio. You can change all your bass settings, your auxiliary level, many different things. You've got radio, so you've got your RDS and you've got your traffic announcement. You can change your system settings, display, clock, camera settings. You can turn that right up if you want to. Temperature unit, touch click, beep tones. Plenty of different options that just allow you to really configure this X-Trail to suit your own standards. Telephone and Bluetooth, click on pair new device and that will obviously bring up your device list. We're not going to do it now because we don't really need to, but you can see how simple it would be. And if you do click on radio, you can see you've got DAB list, but you can also change your stations from on the wheel to FM and AM. But let's face it, if you've got any of these, you're only ever going to use DAB. You've got CD, you've also got auxiliary, so that could be Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. And of course, if you click on your camera, you can see you've got the really effective and quite surprising optional extra of a 360 reverse camera. Not only does that help you get into a space, but it's a super crucial piece of tech. Now you can also click on map and you can get onto traffic announcements if you want to, and that brings up your nice high contrast and high resolution sat nav, of which is easy to use. You've got an SD card in here and CD drive, and you also got your nav, and it's really easy to click on new address and get to where you need to go. You can click on info and check your eco score if you like that type of driving. Now moving down here, you can see that you've also got your dual zone air conditioning, which means it can be cold on my side and really hot on the driver's side. And you've also got the change of here of how much air is pumped into the cabin. You've got auto recirculation, front windscreen, rear windscreen, and if you want it to be air conditioning or manual heating also. You've also got your things here, the options of where the air is blown into the cabin. If you don't want dual zone, turn that off and that will sync to the driver's temperature. Moving down, you've got your 12-volt socket charger, you've got your USB and your auxiliary port, a little bit of storage, electronic parking brake, and of course you've got your automatic gearbox. Really easy to use. So put your foot on the brake, press the lever behind and pull that down, and that is now in drive. So you'll see on there that you're in 1, and that means that you are ready to go and get driving. Change it up, you can push it across. So you have 2 options on this. When it's in 1, it means you're in sport mode or manual mode, which means you'll change the gears up and down using the paddle, or you can stick it to the left as your normal one, and that brings up D, which means it's in your standard automatic mode. To reverse, push it to R, and you'll know when that happens because you have your camera set up. You've also got your parking assist here, which just helps. So if you do that, you can see again all the bars change, and on there it's back in D. Let's put it in park, shove it all the way up, and you'll see it lands in P. You've also got down here big cup holders, and you've got your heated seats, which if you want to click them on, you click on high. If you want low temperature, you click low there. You've also got your diff lock here, so that is 2-wheel drive, automatic, or you turn your diff lock on, and you've got your all mode 4x4, which means it will be setting it how you want it automatically. But you can see because we click lock, you've got 4-wheel drive lock just on there. But for us, we're just going to leave it in auto mode. You've also got the leather on here on the armrest. That lifts up. You've got your lock and wheel up, a second 12-volt charger, and a mass of storage in there too. And finally, the panoramic roof, really simple. So you can see it opens halfway right in between the front and the rear is the fixed glass. But it's really simple to use. So you've got this button here, and all you do, push that forward, and you can take your hand off it if you want to, and that will shut the roof, and then it will also bring the blind across as well, taking out all of the natural lighting and giving it that normal just feel without having a pan roof. And there you go. So it does darken it, so if you have got kids, it is ideal for you in the respect of allowing them to get some sleep. But if you want to open it again because the kids are driving you mad and they won't get to sleep, simply click it back That will open the blind to start with, and then it will also slide the roof back for you without you having to press it again. Now it does open that distance to start with, but if you want it further, just click the button back and you'll see it will open all that way. So that really is everything that I can show you on this X-Trail. I'm sure you'll agree, for a car of its value, car of its nature, it's surprisingly well spec'd and can offer you everything that you'd look for in a practical family 4x4. On-road, off-road, this can do it all. And just remember, the other things that can do it all are our guys in the workshop, and every car here at Emerald is treated to the 128 point check prior to retailing. This just means our vastly experienced techs and body shop guys give a car a meticulous look over and make sure that it's in tip-top condition for you when you come down to view and collect, or even before it's brought onto the pitch for me to do this video. We also service every vehicle on site as soon as it arrives, just to stop any confusion about the cross-contamination of oil or any of the products that have been used. If there's less than 6 months MOT, we'll also put a fresh ticket on there for you. So if you do have any questions regarding the car, the video, the spec, or even our vast array of finance or part exchange options, then do please give Team Green a call and we'll be more than happy to assist. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you at HQ very soon.